Alright folks, welcome to this private lecture of CU. You've had plenty of time to digest video library number 1. Alright, I purposely gave you enough time to go through and study the material extensively. Alright, because soon you'll have access to video library number 2 and CSS. Of course, CSS will be more limited, right? Perhaps 10 spots for the... It's going to be a one-on-one mentorship in CSS. We'll see. Keep your eyes open for that. Anyway, let's now review and the group chat. Right, and I expect you all to submit the homework which has been accumulating across the months. We still have more than half of the year left. We are in the most dynamic quarter of them all. So we'll see. Anyway, this is going to be a private analysis video on this EU move, which was the largest move of the year, right? And the largest move of the year just so happens to be a CRT on the 6-month, right? And if you hadn't been paying attention to the 6-month CRT, then you would have been blindly just expecting higher prices, or simply not knowing what to expect, which was the state of most of the market participants. Right? Now let's mark the opening of the 6-month candle. Right there. Then go to the daily and see what happened. What happened was they opened, right, in January. They went down, and then they went and smacked real hard into the old high, which is the previous year's high. Now, the previous year's high is going to have a lot of buy stops above it, right? Which is the breakout traders are looking to long above the high. The previous short sellers over here are getting stopped out, right? And the early short sellers who fail to expect a certain amount of manipulation, and this is very common within beginner turtle soup traders, are also getting wrecked in this big, thick, up-close candle right here, right? And just so happens that all it is a 6-month CRT playing out. Now the homework is as follows, right? And I don't ask for the homework for no reason. I will be checking the homework of all of you once the group chat opens, all right? The schedule has been a bit disrupted, but it's for our good overall. Right, so your homework is mark the higher time frame key level, which marked the top of the turtle soup. Right, because as you know, the CRT, right? If you wanna trade a high quality CRT, then you have to pair it with a key level, always. And if you're gonna go and try and play a turtle soup trade, which is what I did, right? So I have my entry right on there, over there. I will quote my entry with this video, right? So my entry is right up there, above the high. Right, so you go and reverse engineer what was the higher time frame key level on the monthly, on the weekly, on the daily. Was there a confluence of key levels? That's a hint for you, which made me more confident in the setup. All right, that's all that happened. Was the CRT opens, it smacks into the CRT high on the 6-month. Then it breaks down, and they close below the candle, the up-close candle that liquidated the old high. Right there. Right? Open. Manipulation. Of course, they first go down, and now the beginner trader will say, you know what, this is how you pattern trade AMD, which is power of 3. You say, you know what, this was the manipulation, therefore they're going to distribute all the way up into new highs, to the moon. That's not how it works, right? They close below the thick up-close candle that liquidated the old high, and ever since then, all we saw was just a complete dump of euro. They came, they dumped real hard. They almost went into the CRT low, and there's another trick which they do, is they almost bang into the target, creating relatively equal lows, and then they go up again. And this rally up here, this is quite tricky. And if you don't know to look for it, then it can play with your mind. This is the market makers playing mind games on retail. And it makes me laugh when I see people on social media saying retail is just you and me and the Twitter traders. The hedge funds are retails. The central banks are retail. The market makers are a level above even them. Right, and that's all I'll say in this video on that topic. But here you have the market makers going up, pushing the market up, and when I saw this happen up here, it didn't fool me. Why? Because it's just I can't be fooled by these things. For such a long time with the charts, it just becomes second nature. But there is a more technical answer, which is this is an OTE. Right? You have high, low, higher high, and then they break below the low, an important low, and then they go back up. This is a clear OTE. Right? Plus you had this pending low over here, which was really suspicious the way they didn't take it out. And when you have the CRT low as the target, it gives you even more confidence and more confluence into recognizing this as a fake rally before the actual dump into the main target. Right? That's how to look at these things. And you were fed a pretty good signal up there, right? At a pretty premium price. You were fed a signal that price will dump lower, and that is exactly what happened. Right, so there was a lot of money which you could have made simply by blindly following my signal. I never recommend you to blindly follow my signals. Even if you see me analyzing and saying something, then it's always recommended to go and back it up with your own analysis. And sometimes maybe your analysis will be against my analysis, in which case it's fine also. Right, so you're going to have to learn to trust your analysis. You're going to have to learn to fly by yourself. Right, I can't always be helping you and giving you the direction. Right, eventually you have to learn to analyze by yourself. Right? So that is pretty much, that wraps up the review. There are some details, obviously, such as the kiss of death, turtle soup, right? No, I won't mark it. That's for you to mark. Right, so the homework from this class is you mark the key level that marked this turtle soup's high, because as you know, when you're doing a turtle soup trade, right, then you really want to stack as many confluences as possible, because shorting this massive rally, it looks like a breakout, right? To the untrained eye, it's a breakout. So if you want to take it, if you're going to short this, then you better be really sure, and you better have a lot of confluences, and not copy confluences, not fake confluences, which is the kind of stuff. Fake confluences, or cope rather, because they don't deserve to be called confluences, is what you try and justify the trade you took. So you say, you know what, I've shorted up here, let's look for some confluences, as opposed to, before we even reached up here, I've marked this and a key level up here, right? So it's pre-marked. It looks something like this. Right, so this is the way it should be. You have these levels pre-marked before the yearly candle opens, right, or the 6 month opens, and then you watch it play out. They go up, turtle soup. Oh, I already had this planned out. If they went down, you'd have a different plan, right? And down they go. They confirm by closing below the candle. This one specific candle, they liquidated the high, right? They confirm the bearishness. They go down. They almost go into the target. They go and liquidate late shorts, and then they smack back down into the main target. Just a beautiful, beautiful display of price action. Right? That was a pretty heavy trade. Deep into the $5 million range for those interested. And I don't like flashing that information in public, but with you guys in CU, it's fine. Right? That's one trade I took at the beginning of the year, plus some shorts along the way, especially on this leg. Right? And go and look at where I said risk off. I'll quote that post with this review, so you can check that out as well. You can't fake call-outs like that. All right? And that marks the end of this review. Watch out for CSS, and watch out for video library number 2, and watch out for the group chat, which will also come. Although the group chat, I'm torn, really. I don't know, because it's going to serve as a major distraction for the serious learners. The method has always been, and will never change, is you, my teachings, and your charts. Applying my teachings to the charts. That's the method to success of thousands and tens of thousands of people before you, and will be the method of success. The method of success of tens of thousands of people to come after you. And that is the way. So the group chat is, we'll see. I might try it for a little while and see how it goes, and then close it or not. We'll see. But CSS is coming for sure. Right? And so is video library number 2. And make sure to mark the homework in your notebook. And you better have a notebook for CU if you're a serious learner. Right? So summary. Because I know that nowadays human beings have been cursed with an extremely short attention span, which is some extra effort you got to put in, Otherwise, it's going to affect you and you're not going to learn properly. You're going to have to actively battle the short attention span that's being forced onto you. Right? So to summarize, mark the CRT high, CRT low, 6 month CRT high, 6 month CRT low. Mark some key levels up and down, by the way. Right? In this case, I was expecting a bearish candle anyway, so I had more attention placed on the upper bearish key levels. They open, they dump. Pattern traders of PO3 will say, you know what, we go up forever. But nope, that's not how it goes. You go, they smack into the previous high, right? Buy stops. They stop out the old shorts and the inexperienced shorts, and they trap a whole lot of breakout buyers, and they just go smack down below it. They close below this one specific candle, right? This one specific candle. It's not a range, it's not a zone, it's one specific candle. They close below it. That confirms the bearishness into the 50% as target number 1. And then the CRT low as target number 2. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful CRT. All right, and if this isn't proof to you that CRT is the market and runs the market, then I don't know what is. Now, if you don't see it, then there is no hope for you. And that's all she wrote. Now you'll expect a reaction over here, either to bounce back temporarily to continue downwards or to reverse completely. We'll see. Right, now predict the next 6 month candle. And that is the final part of the homework. I hope you found this insightful. I wish you good luck, good trading, and see you in the upcoming CU activities.